Hi, everyone. I hope that you're doing well. I'm just really, really bored. So I'm just jumping in to do a general reading collectively for everyone. I hope you're finding yourself peace and all that kind of stuff. And welcome back. Those of you who are returning back and you understand how we roll here. If you're new, I'm just real intense, okay? I could come across many different types of ways to you. You just got to stick with me. Different type of a reader, different type of a individual that possibly you may come across. I don't know. It's a very intense channel. I read cards a lot differently than a lot of people. There's language within the tarot itself, and I use all of just whatever the most I was to bring out. And so I use homemade decks and the runes and whatever the most I wants to bring out. He speaks for himself, and he most certainly does. I fear the Creator. We're not religious here, but I could come across real straightforward and strict that way. I'm just strict for the truth's sake. I do a judgment work here, so it's like you're entering into a courtroom here, and we ask at the hands of the Most High to reveal what needs to be judged, and we judge it. We're supposed to be judging things in the earth, is what He tells us to do. So anyway, look, if you're in this energy and you're like the person who's doing the stuff to people, all you can do, man, is get real with yourself and others and look in the freaking mirror and make it right. Because if you don't do it, you're going to fall into mischief and pride, and you're going to hurt yourself and others and everything else. It's just what it is. And anyway, if you don't want to take any kind of instruction to better yourself and you just want to be a lowlife in the earth, then please just leave my channel. I really don't have nothing here for you. You're going to hate me if you stay and you just want to be some type of troll. It just is crazy to be that way. Just crazy. But anyway, if you are able to look in the mirror, then by God, I'm your cheerleader. I know what that's like. And so, I'm 53 years old. I've lived and learned a little bit. And so we're supposed to teach from our, situations for other people that may be going down similar stuff, so we can grab them out of the nonsense, man. We want to bring people up higher, but we got people deliberately trying to bring people up down low to get their own selfishness taken care of over everybody else. It's crazy, and I'll beat that crap down. I'll beat that crap down here. It just ain't gonna happen. I'm dealing with a bad, stupid oppressor, and maybe you are as well. And I'm just telling you to get up and continue to just fight. I have only had a pancake all day today to eat. I need food, and this is no fault of my own. I'm literally dealing with some crazy folks. And I'm at the mercy of telling people when I need shelter and food. Somebody came in late last night on the channel and supplied my need for today's shelter and tomorrow's shelter. After that, I'm back to square one again. And it's just been like day to day having to just walk by faith and asking God just to allow somebody to get up and help. And somebody's taken my things. It's my right to have my inheritance. It's my right to have the music that I have written, and some stupid person in stardom thinks it's okay to wear a mask in front of the masses in the industry to be deceptive, and people are paying for concerts and stuff off this person, and the industry's cool with the liar. No, it's really sad. It's really sad. The stuff's mine, and I'm sitting here being oppressed for it. It's really, God's gonna punch you people. He really is. You had breakfast, lunch, and dinner on my money. Somebody has, in the work of my hands, and this is just wrong. Whatever. Just keep getting up, folks. If you are able to help, if you don't have Cash App, there's a down below. It'll give you $5 when you sign up, and then it says it'll give me $15 and you $5, and then when you do it to somebody, it does the same for you. And if you don't have Cash App, then it helps me. It'll give me $15. If a bunch of people who don't have Cash App will sign up, then it'll help me. And otherwise, if you do have Cash App, or you're able to be generous and to put a plate or shelter over my head, then thank you very much. It's down below. The link, both of the links are down below. May God bless you. All right, let's get in here. I get tired of having to get on and talk about it. It's wrong. People are sitting here watching a person deal with cruelty and called every type of resource I know, and just the level of disappointment in this city and over the nation is just, there's no words for it. We have the hangman coming out. Somebody could possibly be seeing something from a different perspective. The truth is out here. Got somebody thinking about something, seeing something from different perspective. Before I got started, most of I said the truth is known about something. And today when I did the next 24 hours, whichever element reading it was, the truth was out there 3 times. Came out in the runes, came out in the cards. It came out real strong. And I think it came out in wording as well. Waiting. Somebody's waiting because of a truth. Something like that is out here. Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have somebody that's not a happy camper and not a nice person at all. This person's a nutcase in the reverse. Person's a filth bag in the reverse. They're a freaking fool. Something's known out here. The Knight of Swords is somebody, something real quick is happening here. Or something got stopped because something quick, something like that. Something quick is out here, but yet there's like energy that's stuck, getting it both ways. So either something's happened, it's got somebody stuck. Something's now coming in quick for some of you all. There are decisions, or somebody's waiting on decisions to hurry up and get to them. Somebody is dealing with a fool though, and a fool has anger rest in their bosom. They're crazy. If this is a clean slate, somebody's angry about it. You have to take a leap of faith to do something. But if the fool is returning real quick because of the truth, and you've got somebody don't care about nothing with the 5 of Swords. This is like, I don't care, I'm gonna win at all costs. I'll one up you every chance I get. You dealing with the crazy stupid. You dealing with the immature piece of filth bag. Then out here are a couple of people that are. Queen of Cups in the reverse is nothing but I'm gonna cry and I'll manipulate, and they're an idiot there in the reverse. They got mental problems, bad emotional problem, big fat crybaby out here with that energy in the reverse. And somebody's got defeated out here. Knowing and believing the truth is out here with the mottos, and something's been communicated. This house goes back to communication. Knowing about communication, knowing about being stuck because of the truth. Within that communication, there has been investments out here attached to collective energy, and all those contracts came out. I'm gonna safely call it a contract. And somebody also had, this is investments. Somebody was trying to come back today and do a little investment, but every time they were a con artist. They're gonna go to jail for some stuff. If I'm talking to con artists, y'all are going to go to jail for some things that you're doing to some people. I don't care how many big fat tears you guys cry or not. God said today he was busting up an underground organization of some sort. Somebody wants to use somebody else. No, you don't get to use us. There's a 6 of Pentacles. So this is about being giving and evening out the scales. Somebody's going to get the scales over their head. Somebody's going to get the scales over their head for some stuff out here. And somebody probably crying because of it, because probably somebody thought they'd never get caught in something. This goes back to intelligence, genius stuff, but it also meets a fool here, folks. And you ain't really genius unless you're going to stand in the truth, because the letter Tav in the Hebraic language, it's a mark, it's an ensign, it's an omen. It's connected to our sign between us and God. And if you don't really know what the truth is about having the sign between you and God, then it's foolish there on the opposite end of that. The Tav represents to sign something. Something has been signed, a contract. It represents a covenant and signing a signature. And we had somebody today looking over some forgery stuff. If you got caught in some type of forgery, you shouldn't have done it. You go in jail. Somebody's waiting on some type of decision, and it's going to come in really fast, and it's really going to defeat somebody real hard that has manipulated some stuff in a very creative type of a way, because that's very creative energy there with the 12th house, but also in the negative is poisons and psychedelic whatever crap, and we got that backwards 4 there, which God said real hard in the earth reading. 3 different cards in wordings come out about that organization. That's Masonry, secret society, and then the organization was going to be busted up. Well, what's hidden here? What's hidden here, Most High God? The Empress, she kind of wants to come out like this. She just came out on the other channel that I read for with a bunch of lies. She was in the hidden space. She had a big bag of money in her hand. And if she's somebody that's lost her value, she sets up in some tough places. She's in the reverse here. If this energy is upright, then you and I are privileged to stomp a snake somewhere. She's in the hidden space. So there is a hidden feminine around collective energy, whoever the person is entirely. The house, something about a home, real estate. If there's something about somebody signing a contract here, or that's a real estate agent, they probably do bad deals. If she's in the reverse, she does, or she did one. Somebody from a distance from you is here in the hidden space. Journey. They could be thinking about journeying or trying to figure out something because of to tell you a truth of something about somebody who's crazy out here. I mean, something's coming in really quick, but it's coming into this Queen of Cups energy. A false person is here. Like I said, somebody's not right. There's expectations here on some stuff. Show me this Queen of Cups. Show me this Queen of Cups. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 swords would be out here, which is anxiety. So this is like, how do I escape something? It's escapism on some situation. Somebody is trying to go somewhere. With the journey card here, if they're trying to be very, deceptive on where they're going and why they're trying to get there, then that's they're caught up in something. They're caught up in lies. If I take the arcana away and not count these 2, there's 7 swords here. There's lies and deceit around this person because they're a manipulator. Again, they probably thought they'd never get caught on something. They're trying to get away with something. You ain't getting away. God's going to bust you up. This could be somebody in your house as well. I don't know who they are to you, but if your intuition's been going, somebody's made a decision. There were plots out here. This is a plotting card. It's also like, what are my alternatives and how do I escape? It's in the reverse. They've already made a decision to do something here. If that is a real estate agent or something, there's a key here, a door, your house key is here, or a vehicle key of some sort is here. Somebody secretly has a key somewhere. There's been intimacy here behind the door. That's an intimacy card. That's what's coming out on her. Show me more on her. The fish, the water, overindulging energies, finances with that card as well. We had the preacher's wife come out real heavy. Those of you all cut the fire reading. That was over the top. The cross was there, and in wording, the preacher's wife came out, and then in wording, the next card came out, said the church was there. It was really there, really big. Had a bunch of females all over the place, and one king of wands. He would have been represented as the preacher with the wand there, because that's spiritual. It was over the top. Stars, acting. Something's been exposed as well. The garden. That's somebody's known out here. It's somebody, some type of TV preacher or something like that. That's also showing up. This is like groups of people. It's society card. It's public people. It's also concerts. It's support groups. But we had secret society out here today that God was going to bust it up. Like I said, and it's under the disguise of a church, because I talked about it today. It's here. So if that's the preacher's wife, whoever she is, there's money attached to the purse. It's watery around it. So we're getting water here and a boat here. Somebody from a distance from you is here connected to something. You could just live by a railroad track. There's a railroad energy with a train here or subway or something like that's out here as well. But something's been discovered out here. The truth is clear here. Show me the truth. Let me take this other deck. Show me this truth. Rip her pretty little hair out, Jehovah. Rip her pretty little hair out, because she ain't really pretty. She's cruel. They're in despair. This is somebody who flies off the handle all the time. They got anger rest in their bosom. It's right here. Very, very much. I'll do what I want, say what I want, when I want, how I want. My way, the highway. I'm a little freaking Jezebel, and I'll one up if I want to, and you'll shut your mouth on it. And again, she gave me out in the reverse. If somebody sits somewhere, thinks that there's something. They think that there's something. They loot on people. Again, getting somebody sitting on a pew here. They've looted on somebody who has entitlement to what's theirs. Like I just said, I have entitlement. I'm sitting here suffering at the hand of some crazy that's done some nonsense out here on assigning their soul away and stardom for some stuff. And I'm gonna pull your freaking hair out when I get done with you. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah. They're jealous over things. The jealousy card is out here. They're jealous over some stuff. So there's waiting and expectation here. Somebody's wife, it's a preacher's wife, connected to something. If you're a preacher's wife, you're keeping the commandments, then you are. But we're looking at somebody who's not. We're looking at a wolf. We're looking at a freaking wolf out here. Something about a child is out here attached to something that's went down. This is a card of I'm going to step out and do something. So either you stepping out and doing something because you're seeing something from a different point of view, and you're just but we had the word housewife that came out today. I think it was in that same reading with all that preacher stuff come out. I think it was that reading. Whatever it is, it's a card of saying I'm stepping out and doing something. Somebody's looted on doing that. They stepped out and looted. They stepped out in their jealousy, and they lost their freaking soul because they're freaking fooled. They thought they were going to be some genius, whatever, and they're an idiotic piece of nutcase out here on something. There's the house again. So there is property. And let me tell you, Jezebel can be connected to property real hard in the scripture. She's connected with property. She's connected to controlling her husband, and we kept getting that card in this deck showing that feminine there, keeping that masculine locked up, and you ain't going nowhere, man, till I say, because I'm wearing the pants in the family, is what this idiot thinks they are. And a fool's mouth will call for strokes, and this person, they just fly off the handle. It's showing so. And the truth about why they are that way, it's showing you because they've looted on something, and they've lost their soul, and whatever they've done, whatever they've stolen, they've had to control a situation out here. And you also would be dealing with a husband that's a sissy, that won't put his wife in her place like God tells him to. And if you don't misunderstand me, ladies, I'm for God's order. If people are in the upright, they will be walking in love, and there won't be no control on both sides. If you have a problem with your husband, you're supposed to go to the Father about it, and he's his head. But you deal with somebody who's a sissy and lets their wife run the show, and somebody's crazy out here. Got a whole freaking church is a nutcase. Right here, this card keeps coming out. You do what I say. Understand me? You don't get up, you don't say nothing, you'll do what I say. And that's what we're dealing with out here. Some Jezebels out here. Or something like that is out here. Take from this deck. Something known about this. Well, Jesse, it didn't pay off for you. You're going to jail for something out here, and your pretty little hair probably will be torn up behind the jail cell with all the other people behind the jail cell. The ex, somebody's ex out here. So somebody's still jealous over their ex. They've done a real fat number on a situation out here. And so I guess something's known about that. They've made investments out here and have thieved on somebody. And somebody has entitlement to something out here, folks, for the collective energy. They've lost their ever-loving freaking mind. There's the singer right there. It's right here. And the 12th house goes back to poetry and arts and writing and all that stuff. Again, creativity and stuff. And we'd have a songwriter energy here. And maybe you are as well. I'm part of a soul group collective. They've signed off on it, and it's not theirs. A doctor is out here. Well, somebody needs a freaking doctor. There's a doctor connection to something going on. And military is here. Something about I love your eyes. Okay, or they probably just pour on their little however they got in there and did whatever they did on some nonsense out here. Out of country. Okay, it's somebody from a distance is out here. Behind closed doors. That's that door. That's that key card that we just saw. It has a meaning of behind closed doors. They did something here. Show me more information. A dirt road. You could live down dirt road. Country connection energy is here. Circling around for a renewal and a destruction. To circle around a large area. The person's an idiot. The military's out here. This person needs their pretty little hair pulled out. They ugly on the inside. They ugly. Something about most likely going to make something turn out for good. Yes, I hope so, Jehovah. I would really like to have something to eat. There's the movie star. So there's the star right there. They just like to put on a little face. And if you're an upright person and you didn't sell your soul away, then you didn't. But we're looking at some creep out here. We're looking at some creep out here. Glasses. Maybe, somebody sees something here. Something's known out here. Something's happened with somebody's glasses. You could be an ophthalmologist. We have a doctor out here, or optometry is out here. Show me more information. A thug. Okay, yeah, that thug. Get a job. I said it real hard in that earth reading. I just did the other reading on my other channel, and somebody was sitting there trying to figure out how to get in somebody's freaking account because they're nothing but a thug. God said they were freaking lazy. They want you to do all the work, and they want to suck it out of you. You're going to jail. You low-life piece of nasty. You wouldn't jump over here on the dirt because that's what you are. Nothing but you're gonna bite the dust because that's all you are. The letter V is coming out here. I get so aggravated that people think that they could just sit here and do some nonsense to some people. Hate and envy. You go right on ahead and hate. There's a truck driver out here attached to something. Indian, a man or a woman. Let me say something. If I'm talking, what is the name of that church? Because it's come out on my other channel before. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and this church is off of I-29. And there is a place called Envy that sits right beside a church. And if you all are at the sound of my voice and you all are involved in some type of sacrificial nonsense out here, and that preacher's wife, and I'm not saying they are, but they've come out on my channel before, and you are involved in some type of nasty, demonic organization, I hope you know you're going to prison and you're getting an execution for the nonsense. Jehovah Elohim's got your freaking number. I just lost several people when I said that. They all got off the channel. Well, I want it traced. I want military to get up in here and trace every IP address that was on here just a second ago. I want it traced. I want these people who do sacrifice, killing children and stuff. I want them out of the earth. You don't have no right to murder. Affair. Okay, well, some wife is out here. If somebody's still doing something with their ex, possibly. Anyway, must have been talking to the group of people, folks. Earth sign is out here coming out. At the present time, the Most High says keep pushing through. I normally don't take these in bulk, but I just feel led to. The in-laws are out here. There is an eyewitness to some things. There are boundaries out here because somebody's married out here, but I guess they don't care. There's an affair going on. I guess so. I don't really know what the deal is, but somebody's circling around. If they've just found out they know the truth about the affair, then somebody's circling around, trying to act like they're going to pour on some stuff and, whatever. But there's a destruction coming with it. So whatever that means for you. A business, money, possessions, a confession is out here around something. So somebody has confessed something. Somebody else lost their mind out of it. I guess they did. I don't know. A political connection is here. Diverse weights and diverse measures both are alike. They're an abomination to Jehovah. Something's uneven out here because there's been cruelty. It came out real strong in my other read. The Messiah says he's too faithful to fail us. Jehovah is too faithful to fail us. Keep pushing through, folks. There's the military again. It's definitely out here. We in the military of God. There's the Democrat energy coming out, and then the housekeeper. And then a step parent is coming out, and your siblings are here. Now, that water reading, I think it was the water reading. The house and the marriage was all out there, upside down, all over that reading. The marriage, I had two marriage cards that came out in two different decks. And then actually came out three ways. The Four of Wands also came out, and it was all upside down. There's an affair out here on something. Something's abominable about a matter out here. So great big defeat, but this says this is like I'm going to one up you or something. I don't know. Somebody thinks they're going to try to do something. Yesterday when I read, God said somebody was going to get caught in the act. I guess they got caught in the act. I guess they got caught in the act. Or somebody's circling around and they're fixing to, I don't know, somebody said something, I guess so. This is a shield of protection out here. So whatever all the details and whatever timeline, past, present, or something's wrapping up on something. This also about a resistance here. So we have a housekeeper out here, and this is my housekeeper rune, because if you turn it around, it looks like a mop and a broom. And if you turn it up, it's the pictograph of the letter Hey in the Hebraic language, which is the Hierophant, which is churches, mentors, teachers, preachers, evangelists, apostles. And so it's all here, both ways, and both those are out here. This is something also really can be healed in a situation. It's kind of like a forgiveness rune. So something's out here. Somebody may be trying to figure out how to heal something out here. They're waiting and expecting that healing because of the truth now, especially some idiot's going to go to jail for something on some stupid nonsense because something's known out here. There's boundaries on this thug. For some of y'all, there's boundaries on your in-laws. There's boundaries around step-parents for some of you all. Okay? In the present time. Whatever's going on, some type of truth is collectively known for whatever you're going through in general. And there's a protection granted here. And so God says he's too faithful to fail us. So all we can do is just stand in faith. The letter Z. The letter Z and the letter L, that energy, that we have the veil. V and the L is where I'm going with really. The veil was there today with the wife energy. It's all coming out in different ways and different stuff. It's still here. That energy is still here because we're in the next 24 hours, like God was saying. But this word, the Z and the L, one direction or the other, it goes back to something perverted out here. That's why there's boundaries out here around some stuff going on. If somebody's got eyewitnesses to some things out here, it's going to defeat some type of little. I'm hearing somebody's a prick. It just came through. It came through on this channel the other day. It literally stopped me as I was. God said they prick. Somebody's a prick out here. They really are, and they're a bad thug, male or female. They're a lost cause in God's eyes. Somebody just absolute lost cause in God's eyes. They will go to jail. They're nutso. God said they lost their soul. They ain't of no worth. They really are. God said to get up and go to your family today. This person is probably blackmailed you, but God said, I command you not to be afraid. He said it twice today. Get up to go to your family. This idiot's got to get out. This whole group needs to get out. This is what come out. If y'all can help, thank you very much. My information down below. Like I said, I appreciate it. May God bless you. Shalom.